Honduras excursion is very expensive kasi mayroong private resort na pupuntahan. Ayan. Ayan pa. Andyan ako. Breakfast time. Today is 9 o'clock in the morning. And then, let's see. Tapos na kami mag-breakfast so far. Ayan ang Honduras. Huh? Honduras is look like Olongapo City in the Philippines. That's what I thought. See? Did you see the boat over there? Para siyang no, it's not Baguio. Para siyang Olongapo sa Pilipinas. But it's a Caribbean Sea. Andito kami. Diyan kami dadaan sa pier na yan yata. Ewan ko ba? Or doon. I don't know. Low tide pa daw eh. Kaya we have to siguro doon kami dadaan. So bridge na yun. Papunta doon. Yeah. Okay. Diba? Ayan o, parang bulubundukin. Kahit saan bansa, may katulad yung Pilipinas. Pati yung climate nila is same in the Philippines. Well, dito 75 degree. Hindi masyado makulimlim. Hindi masyado mainit na mainit. Parang makulimlim lang.
Mind your head when you go on shore. The gangway is very low.
Sayaw ka. Balik tulog.
Ano kaya ikot mo dyan? Ang pakaganda ng hanalan. Come on to Honduras Resort. Honduras is very nice place. Tiramisu. Italian dessert.
Good evening, Jewel of the Seas, and welcome to the Coral Theater for tonight's showtime. And now, please welcome to the stage your host, your cruise director, Daniel.
Good evening, Jewel of the Seas, and welcome to the Coral Theater for showtime. Who had a good day today in Honduras? Yes, it was exciting. It looked very good from the ship, I'll tell you that, I didn't get off, but it looked very nice, very tropical. Oh, here we go, ready? Come on, everyone. We will rock you. Come on, everyone, sing it. We will rock you. You can do better than that, louder, come on. We will rock you. One more time, everyone, let's do it. We will rock you. All right, give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I knew we could rock this room. All right, so tonight's act, we do have someone from the famous family of jugglers, the Zuniga family. He is very incredible. He comes from Mexico, and he is one of the fastest jugglers in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Manny Zuniga!
Hola mis amigos, siéntense un poquito. Vamos a empezar esta fiesta. ¡Vamos! Now hold up! We're just getting started up here tonight. So right now, I'm about to speed things up for you, okay? But I want you guys to please do me a favor. Watch my hands while I'm doing all these tricks. Don't blink, because you could miss something. And I promise you, we're gonna have a great time juggling tonight. You guys ready to have a great time in here? Say yeah! Vamos! Sale, che. Ale. Ha. A little bit faster now. Okay, now check it out. In a second, I'm about to do a super difficult trick. I'm gonna throw all three trucks up in the air. Do a 360 spin. Not only catch them all, but keep juggling. How about? Sí, señores! Yeah! Yo! Wow! Thank you very much. No, hold on. I'm having a little bit of a hard time breathing up here on stage tonight. Because this is the first time I've worn Spanx. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Manny Zuniga, and I come from the beautiful country of Mexico! Thank you. No, please. Nobody leave. I won't try to sell you anything, I promise. Now, one of our cruise director just introduced me as being one of the fastest jugglers in the world, and tonight I want to show you guys why. Can I do that? Yeah. Hell, you all might as well say yes, you're gonna see it anyway. It's really fast, are you ready? Do you want to see it again? Dude, that was a joke. All right, a stupid joke, but nevertheless a joke. Man, I can't believe this. I've been up here for less than 5 minutes. You guys already think I'm stupid. Hey, I'm not stupid, all right? As a matter of fact, just the other day I finished a jigsaw puzzle, and it only took me 3 weeks. Hey, on the box, it said 4 to 6 years. All right, guys, if for every joke is gonna take this long tonight now. We gotta get you guys before you get seasick. Wake up! I'm not gonna fool around anymore. What I'm gonna do right now is show everybody how I became one of the fastest in the world. Hey, how's that? Is that fast enough? No. Damn. That's all I did last cruise. All right, hold on. Is that fast enough? Oh, I think you guys are sober. Hey, hold on, I got an idea in order for me to juggle real fast. I'm gonna need a lot of energy. I'm gonna see if you can help me with that. It's real simple. All I'm gonna ask you to do is when I count to 3, I need everybody together to clap your hands for me just one time, okay? Everybody ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, that was pretty good. Better than I expected. But we all need to be together on this, so we're gonna do it again, okay? Listen, I'm gonna count in Spanish this time. Don't let that throw you off. Listo, va. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me tell you something, guys. If you don't know how to count to 3 in Spanish, I guarantee you got ripped off today. You know what? This is taking too long. We gotta keep the show rolling. Now what I need you guys to do is to start clapping in rhythm. The faster that rhythm gets, that's as fast as I'm gonna juggle. This time I'm gonna start you guys off first. You can take it from there. Everybody ready? Come on, nice and loud. Everybody, balcony, I can see you guys. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. What the hell was that? Guys, you gotta let me start juggling first. Hold on. I gotta come over here to my little stand. Because I've got this stuff that I put on my hand before I do this trick. And well, frankly, I don't even know what you call this, but I like to call this magic powder. Because for some reason, it makes me juggle real fast. And you know what? I bet you that this stuff is made out of dog food. Because that little dog in the airport was going crazy. Nobody got my puzzle joke, but everybody got this one, didn't they? All right, we're gonna do it this time. One more time. Here we go, everybody. One more time. And that's why my wife called me Speedy Gonzalez. Apparently this gentleman knows my wife over there. Let's just move on, okay, sir? Let's just move on. Guys, I'm gonna take a chance on you guys tonight, okay? I'm over here in my little stand. I'm gonna grab a couple more clubs, total of 5. Obviously, what I'm gonna attempt to do is juggle all of these for you. Now, Captain Obvious, I don't have to tell you guys that the ship started rocking right after we left our port today. And this is a trick that is so difficult, even on dry land. So tonight, when I perform it, I'm gonna ask for a favor, okay? You guys have to give me a chance because I might not catch it on the first try. All right? We clear? Just being honest. To be really honest, I don't think I'll catch it on the 22nd try. I really don't know. But I want to try it for you guys, okay? I promise you this. I will stay up here on this stage tonight until I get this right. How's that? Yeah. Security, lock the doors. Maybe. Dad, this is for you. Oh, he's not gone or anything. He just works up there in the rafters. And now, the very difficult 5 clubs. Thank you very much. Hey, by the way, that was just a little joke about my dad, all right? He's not gone or anything like that. As a matter of fact, he's alive and well, retired in Florida, like all good Mexicans do, I guess. I don't know. Hey, he wasn't always retired there. As a matter of fact, he just moved and he kind of had to move in a hurry because originally he had retired in Texas. So. Hey guys, that was a whole joke. If you got it, you got it. I'm not gonna explain that one, okay? Hey, Melanie, we better stop. Otherwise, we're gonna leave the ship without a crew. Guys, am I going too fast with these jokes tonight? Hey guys, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you found a seat. Good. Can I get you anything? Maybe a watch? True story, I really did grow up in the circus. To the age of 16, my family and I, we traveled all around, not just the United States, Canada, Mexico, but we went as far as South America and Europe with some amazing shows that I think you guys might know, like Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, Clyde Cole Brothers, Carson and Barnes Circus, Circus Vargas, Garden Brothers Circus. I can go on and on, so many great shows out there. Now, back in the day, it's not like today that you get to Google juggling equipment, and if you want it, it'll be at your door like 2 seconds later, right? Back in the day, my dad had to make everything that we used in our show, and there was 5 of us, so there was a lot of things breaking all the time. But my dad enjoyed that because he would come up with some great ideas, some which you will see a little bit later in the show. There was this one idea that he used to tell us, but no matter what he tried, he just could not get it to work. Now I like to think of it as a technology, actually having caught up to my dad's idea. This next trick is dedicated to him, and I hope you guys enjoy this one too. Check this one out. after this trick, I have another small favor to ask of you. When you get back home, your friends, your relatives, they're gonna ask you about your cruise. You guys are gonna tell them what a great time you had aboard this beautiful ship. And then, they're gonna ask you about the food on that cruise. And how much you ate. You're gonna lie. There's no need to lie. They'll be able to tell. And then they're gonna ask what you saw on that cruise, and you're gonna say, well, I saw a guy that could make his balls glow. Clarify that last one for me, okay? Now I want to show you something that happened while I was doing this trick. When I first came out with the routine with 3, I did over 25 tricks with that routine alone. And I don't know if you guys got to see everything that I did. Not so much what I was doing with the objects themselves, because I know you can see those in the dark, but what I was doing with my body around the objects is what I think you might have missed. For example, when I came out, the first 2 tricks that I did, they happened so fast, I don't even know if you guys got to see them. First I went under my leg with all 3 like this, and then I went straight behind my back. That's how I actually started. Then I started doing a series of over the top with just one like so, then both hands over the top. Then I started switching my hands underneath each other, and these are the tricks I really think you missed, because I finished this one off with both hands crisscrossed, just like that. See what I mean? Thank you. Now let me show you another one that happened in the middle of the routine. I really want you guys to see this one because it's not only my favorite, but it's also the most difficult one that I do. At one point I started catching with my backhand instead of my forehand. Followed it up with just one, like this, finished it off. Thank you, I can't talk during that one. One last one. This one here came towards the end of the routine. I'm sure everybody saw it, right? But I started getting tired. And I thought to myself, well, hell, the lights are off, they can't see me anyway. So I just started going like this on this one. I can do this one all night, guys, all night. Thank you. Now, folks, at home I live in a corner lot, right? And I don't have a back fence in my backyard. So when I start practicing out there, a lot of the neighborhood kids, they know that, and they all come and gather around, right? Sometimes I have like 30 kids, but they're great kids. They don't sit around giggling or laughing or on their cell phone. They just sit there and watch, right? So I don't mind it at all. So it was surprising one day when this little kid about 5 years old, he raises his hand. Just stands there, doesn't say nothing. I said, son, are you okay? What do you need? He said, Mr. Manny. He said, can you juggle anything? I said, I don't know if I can juggle anything. I said, you've been watching me juggle? I can juggle a lot of different things. He said, yes. He said, but can you juggle a rock? I said, son, I've never tried juggling a rock, right? The kid takes off running. About 5 minutes later, comes back with a big rock like this. And I know it's not a natural rock, it's from somebody's garden, right? So he goes like this, he just hands it to me, doesn't say nothing again. So I said, oh man, now I feel obligated because this kid just went through all that trouble of stealing this rock from somebody, right? I said, give me the rock. I grabbed the rock. I said, you know what, I'm gonna grab a couple more clubs, I'm gonna try to juggle this. So I started juggling all 3 with the rock that he just gave me. Now the kids start going crazy. Right? He said, listen, can we juggle? Can you juggle this stick? They start yelling out different things. I said, okay, give me the stick. With the rock. I said, okay, give me the stick and the rock. I start juggling. Another kid, can you juggle my cell phone? So it's becoming a trend. I don't mind. They're having fun. I'm having a good time. I said, let's see what you got. Come on, give me everything you got. This one kid takes off his shoe and he's listening. I said, son, put that back. It smells like hell and we're outside. So the trend keeps going, right? And I keep juggling everything they give me. So I see this little girl with a kitten. I just assume. I grab the kitten. I start juggling this kitten, right? Now I'm going underneath my legs with this little cat behind my back. For my big finale, I throw it up, I do a spin, I catch it, I give it to the little girl, and she says, all I wanted to do was show you him. The little boy with the puppy took off running, crying. All right, little disclaimer on that last part of that story, okay? That is not true. I never juggled no kitten, or no cats, or no puppies, or no babies. I just made that up. But the first part is true. I don't want you guys, don't get me in trouble. Emailing my company, Manny Cruelty to Animals. Because that's how you guys sound in an email. Or even worse, you guys report me to that government agency. What's that, the WNBA or something? Anyway, please don't. The first part is true. The kids kept handing me all these things, and I said, you know what? That's an idea for my audience on the ship. I just gotta find 3 super different things. So I went to Dick's to see what I could find. That's a sporting goods store. So I found this, right? And I said, you know what? This is gonna be my first object. This is gonna be great. I don't know if I can juggle it, but I'm gonna try. Now this is a real 10-pound bowling ball. I'm gonna demonstrate right here so I don't break anything. It is a real 10-pound bowling. You don't believe me, Catch? You almost pee-peed yourself a little bit, yeah. So I got it. I said, what's my second object? I said, what if I juggle one of my knives that I carry with me wherever I go? Especially Galveston. So I went ahead and got it. But then I ran out of time. I had to come on the ship. So I needed my third object. I said, I'll find something on the ship, but I couldn't find anything exciting. And this morning I panicked. I was up there at the windjammer and I said, this is gonna have to do. This is what I'm gonna do this trick with. I came upon one of the little apples. Total contrast from this bowling ball. I said, I'm gonna be able to juggle this. Lo and behold, I come backstage. I can't even get this trick started because I can't hold all 3 objects in 2 hands to get them out. So I said, there has to be a way. The first thing I thought of, what if I hold one of these objects with a body part? First thing I thought of, what if I hold it underneath my armpit like this? Well, this is gonna be easy because I can actually see the handle. But the problem is when I start by throwing this 12-pound bowling ball followed by the apple, the knife comes out too quick. So it doesn't give me time to grab it. So I said, the idea is good though. We gotta find another body part. Second thing I thought of, what if I hold it underneath my chin like this? I said, this could work because the handle is accessible. The problem with this is that when I'm holding it, my face is actually now looking towards the floor. So when I start by throwing this 14-pound bowling ball, I don't know where it's coming. So now I'm all scared and I'm all flinching, right? And I'm all nervous. Plus, every time I try to grab the knife, I kept hitting myself and hitting myself and hitting myself. I said, Manny, you better stop or else you're gonna cut the jugular. I don't care, I'm keeping it. But never you mind, because that didn't work either. So I said, Manny, you gotta find yourself another crevice. So the next thing I thought of, what if I hold a knife underneath my legs like this? I said, this is gonna work, because first of all, I'm used to the handle, right? So I started trying to trick like this, and the more I practiced, the better I got at it, and this is the way I'm gonna present it for you tonight. But first, I gotta come over here to my little stand, because I don't want any sweat to fall into my eyes, because it could be a dangerous trick. Plus, ship is rocking, and I want you guys to help me out. You guys are gonna help me count it in. When I say 1, you guys are gonna say 2, 3. When I hear you say 3, that's when I'm gonna start, by throwing this 16-pound bowling ball. Followed by the apple. When those 2 are in the air, I'm gonna reach down, I'm gonna grab the knife, and I'm gonna start juggling all 3. Hey, it happened. You guys ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What an idiot. I could have started like this the whole time. Oh, did you guys hear that grunt? This 18-pound bowling ball starting to get super heavy. So I'm gonna finish this trick off. The way I'm gonna finish it is somehow this little apple is gonna end up in my mouth. Hopefully it'll be the apple. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. I gotta put this back. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to, you know what? The ship is rocking a lot, and I can't leave this 20-pound bowling ball in my lip. Can knock my whole table off. Hey, we're gonna move on to another trick, and I don't have time to explain it, okay? But the only thing you really need to know is that in my hands, I'm gonna be holding an ordinary ping pong ball, and I am gonna juggle this, but not the ordinary way. Hey, you laugh, but I have to do this for a living. I-30. Hey, by the way, this is a very dangerous trick. That's right, because if I happen to swallow this, it's gonna hurt. Twice. I'm saying here to let everybody laugh, because that was a damn good joke, guys. Come on. All right, here comes the fun part. You think that's impressive? You should see my mother-in-law. She can do that with basketballs.
What's up, phone number?
Who said that? What's her phone number? That's kind of funny. What's her... 1-900 Taco Bell. Hey, come on, guys, I can't do this trick laughing now. Hey, you know what? I just remember, I gotta tell you guys another story. This one happened to me just this afternoon. I was up here on stage rehearsing the ping pong balls, right? And I was using 2 at the time. Well, when I finished practicing, I really didn't have anywhere to put them. So I grabbed them both and I stuffed them in my shorts pockets. You know, hey, I didn't think anything of it. I left the show lounge like that. Go straight up to the Windjammer. I'm waiting at the buffet. There's this little elderly lady waiting in front of me. She turns around to grab a plate, but she sees me. I said, ma'am, are you okay? She says, I'm fine, are you? She says, what are those? I said, oh, they're just my ping pong balls. And she goes, oh, like tennis elbow. stage for just a second because I've got a prop that I actually have to wear, okay? Now this ain't gonna take me long, but I just gotta come out here. And folks, when I come out, I know that this is a funny looking prop, and if you wanna laugh, it's not gonna offend me in any way. First of all, I'm here for your entertainment. Secondly, I can imagine how I look to you guys when I first come out. So, it's not gonna offend me. I know, right? By the way, I just wore this for Halloween. Naked. Can you imagine me showing up at your door? Ding dong, trick or treat. You can actually say that joke backwards. You can say trick or treat, ding dong. Alright, pay attention! I need your attention because this is what makes this trick so exciting what I'm about to say next. In my hands, I'm holding 5 real pool balls, okay? This is what makes this trick so dangerous, so difficult. Before I came on this ship, I did not know that I would be working on a waterbed. So, we're gonna try this trick as well. Now, keep in mind, no matter which one I use, gonna be a pool ball. I'm gonna start by juggling 5. While I'm juggling 5, I'll explain what's gonna happen next, okay? So I'm gonna start with the number 14 ball. That's a green one. Try to keep an eye on that one. So we start by juggling. Sorry, guys, sorry. My hands get very, very slippery up here, as you can imagine, with all these lights pointing at me. So just let me come over here for just a second. This ain't gonna take me long at all. So we'll start by juggling 5 balls, 5 pool balls just like this. Now, while they're in the air, I'm gonna call the number 14, right corner pocket, so you guys know how this resembles the game of pool. Right corner pocket, bah! Now I have the 13. We're gonna do a trick called the shower. This one goes round and round in a big circle like that. It's a real cool trick. We'll start with the shower with 4. Pick out the 13, call the 13 left corner pocket. Number 1 right. Number 10 left. Thank you for that wonderful applause of indifference. Too late. But I know why. I can see it in your faces. My applause started dwindling because I know that I caught it in my right a couple of times and in my left a couple of times. Yeah, faces on you saying, when are you gonna catch it in this back one? Well, that's a dangerous one. And as you can imagine, the most difficult one with the ship rocking like this. And this is what's gonna have to happen in order for me to catch one of these pool balls. First, I have to throw it high enough and straight enough in order to give myself enough room and time to get right underneath it. Once I get underneath it, I gotta aim it right at my forehead. And just before it hits my forehead, all I have to do is duck. And this pool ball is gonna pass 2 inches from the back of my head and land in this little back pocket. If the ship don't move. Guys, I am risking my life for you tonight. You realize this? So I'm gonna need a little bit of energy. Do you guys wanna see me catching in this one? All right, keep your eye on the number 10. That's the one I'm gonna use. But listen, I'll count it in so you guys don't miss the trick. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, check it out. This is a beanbag. You know what I hear? Oh, hey, by the way, when you guys in the front row thought that the real one that hit me in the head, I want to thank you guys for helping me up when I was down, okay? This guy right here in the corner, he's just pointing at me, laughing his ass off. Ha ha ha, the juggler just killed himself. Alright, here's the beanbag. We're not going to use the beanbag no more. We're going to put the beanbag away. Here are the real ones right here in my hand. And we're going to do a couple more. We're on Now, another question that I always get is, Manny, is it true that you're gonna juggle something that's either gonna hurt you, burn you, or chop your chalupa off? Well, the answer is yes, because right now, I'm about to juggle this super dangerous 3 machetes while standing right here. Ding dong. Hey guys, you don't have to be nervous. Remember, you can trust me. I'm Mexican. But you know what? On a serious note, I can't see that there are children out there in the audience, and I want to ask a favor of the parents to please warn your kids that what they're about to see me do is by no means a game, okay? It could have very serious consequences if they try this trick at home or anywhere else for that matter. So please keep that in mind and strongly warn your kids. And ladies, when I say kids, that includes your husbands. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna impress everybody. Oh, one more thing. If you happen to see me do something difficult with these up here on stage tonight, you can clap. All right. I get it. Very funny. Very funny. Smart ass. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to impress everybody by juggling these 3 razor sharp. You know what? On second thought, you guys should already be impressed. You know how hard it was for a Mexican to get these through customs? Thank you. Now I'm going to make this trick even more difficult by throwing one of these razor sharp machetes under my right leg. And now, even more difficult, in both legs. Thank you. Wow, muchas gracias. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright guys, coming up. It's gonna be the very, very last trick of the evening for me. Now this next trick is the most dangerous trick that I've ever learned in my life. In a second, I'm gonna start juggling all 3 machetes. At one point, I'm gonna throw it straight up in the air with exactly 2 spins. As that machete's coming down, I'm gonna raise the other 2 and I'm gonna juggle all 3 machetes right above my face. Now I have checked on the internet to see if anybody else in the world does this trick, and I personally have not found anybody. You guys are free to check. Now, like I said, it takes a lot of courage to do this trick. Before I came out, the ship started rocking, and I had already told our cruise director and our techs that I wasn't going to perform this tonight, and they called me a chicken. And I didn't like that. Well, they didn't actually call me a chicken. They called me another animal, something to do with a kitty cat or something. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for being a great audience. Good night, and God bless.